poppin'? You know how we moving, man. Titans Colosseum in the building. Yeah, my two co-hosts, they don't need no introduction. Firestone, Morocco, and yours truly. Let's get it. Okay, now tighten up, it's a Coliseum. Fake people, you'll never see them. Everybody authentic, dog, you can join to it, just take a DM. Everybody in the city rocking, they don't take much to be loved. I scared the doctor on my last visit with that two-tone in my blood. We don't play around, we just hold it down. They scared to play us on our side of town. Say we going through a rebuild, but are we really going through it, man? Stacking up on our receiving core, I don't see a ball going through their hands. Creeping up on our division rivals, they gon' really think that we the boogeyman. F the Ravens and the Texans, Jaguars and the Coast too. Real talk, if anybody not rocking that two-tone blue, you can catch us on the podcast. We gon' keep it real, we gon' speak fast. Always live on game day, we like Mike Keith when he yells sack. Titans Colosseum. We be chillin' in the front row, it don't take much for you to go and see him. Titans Colosseum. Everybody authentic, dog, you can join to it, just take a deal.
You know what time it is. It's the Titans Colosseum Podcast. Tighten the f*** up. Let's go.
You know what time it is. It's the Titans Colosseum Podcast. You know who I am, and you know who I'm in the building with. Fellas, what's poppin'?
What's poppin', man? Hey, we better not lose no goddamn Malik Willis, bro. we can't let it happen, bro. We can't let it happen, man. I'm sorry, bro. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear anything. Malik Willis, we know everything about this dude, bro. We better not lose.
Yeah, no, two battles of my thought process here is like, I'm with you, RJ. We can't lose to Malik. I'm trying to get ready for this Green Bay, but I'm also thrown off guard that RJ didn't let me know he was going to show up in all his Tennessee Vols gear today and stun out. And I ain't got none of my OU stuff on today. I had it all in the washer getting ready for tomorrow. So
yeah. This not even fun. I'm waiting to wear tomorrow. That's only why I threw it on. I literally just walked in because I got the new iPhone that came out, man. So I
just throw some extra stun on there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, man. RJ flexing tonight.
Hey, man, you know, man. Hey, big game tomorrow, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. We're gonna go out there, man. We're gonna show the world that we Tennessee, man. You know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And for those that don't know, we me and RJ got a little bet for the game. So whoever team don't win, we're gonna show up on the show Monday, in the baby outfit, and we got an embarrassing phrase we gotta say as well. As well. Oh, please, you. Let's go. All right, Boomer Center.
I ain't got no dog in the fight, but man, baby Firestone gonna be wild.
No, man.
I'm gonna be a baby boomer in this bitch for real. Ain't that some shit?
I don't know, man. I just got some bad news that I started left tackle ain't gonna play. So you know, man, that ain't good, bro. You see what left when you ain't got your left tackle, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look, bro.
It's all the setup for, that damn, what's the word I'm looking for here? Upset. So it's all set up for upset. Tennessee's been doing so damn good with all these passing and outscoring everybody for so long. OU ain't never been a touchdown underdog at home since 98, I think. And then we ain't never been an underdog at home since like the early 2000s or something, or 2011 or something like that, bro. We've dominated Big 12 for so long. This is exactly the competition we
wanted, man.
And we are looking forward and thrilled to accept the challenge. And we're looking forward to the challenge, bro. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Hey, that's what I like to hear, Firestone. But I'm sorry, bro. We're gonna have to initiate you in this conference, goddamn. You got to work your way up from the top like we did. Oh, God. I had to take my lickings, bro. For 15 years, I watched Tennessee be absolute garbage. And I was like, it's time, bro. It's time for us on tomorrow, man, for show the world that Tennessee is here. Tomorrow, please.
For sure. We got a big game on Saturday, and we got a do or die game on Sunday, because if the Titans go down 0-3, you know what time it is. They're not going to the playoffs. And we're going to most definitely talk about it tonight. But before we do, make sure you go holler at Wilson down at Music City Autoplex, man. Great inventory of vehicles, real deal Titans fan. So, hey, even if you ain't a Titans fan, shoot, Wilson love making money just like the rest of us, man. So Go down there, holler at them. If you can't make it to the lot, you go to musiccityautoplix.com. Give them a call at 844-543-0108. And hey, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. We got Jill in the house with us tonight. Shout out to Jill. We got Julie in the house with us. We got Bobo in the house with us. We got Corey D in the building. We got D Majors in the building. We got D9 in the building. We got CJ in the house. We got Blueface in the house. And we got our residential hater Fed in the building, man.
Hey, don't lose this week, Sid. Don't lose this week, man. You know, I look at it like this, bro, and I would tell the Sid, bro, y'all 0-5 against the Vikings, bro. 0-5.
I didn't know that. So the Texans can't beat the Vikings?
They're 0-5 in the history of the Houston Texans, man, against the Minnesota Vikings, bro. And y'all lose that game, and the Titans win. We only down one game. we right there. And this defense is elite, bro. If you ain't seen the defense yet, we just got to fix a quarterback, bro. Our quarterback just holding us back.
Nah, yeah, for sure, man. Hey, Stoney, what's going on with you? Amara, what's going on with you? With Blueface saying, oh, hell, said, don't be fucking with the But, yeah, man, we going to go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling, man. Hey, Jordan Love. They acting like he's going to start Sunday, but we all know damn well that Jordan Love is probably not going to play. That has not been made official yet. They're saying he's going to be questionable. So, RJ, I'm going to go ahead, even though I know the answer, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, man, who's going to be playing quarterback on Sunday?
Man, Malik Willis. A revenge game for this man. That boy gonna ball out, man. He gonna show us, bro, what we got rid of, bro. I don't know why the Titan fan trying to get so confident, bro. This boy finna come out here. He finna play, bro. I'm telling y'all. Hey, Malik Willis, it looked good this whole offseason, bro. I don't know why people trying to act like he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I just seen that at the practice. We watched the practice. He made every freaking throw at the practice. Then he's going. We seen the preseason. He had a good preseason. I think this was the best preseason he ever had. And then he won a game before Will Levis. Like, this man, come on, bro. Like, he's about to come out here and ball. I'm telling y'all, man. He won a game before Will.
That's true. No, and for me, bro, it got to be Malik Willis. Like, if Green Bay wasn't trying to, like, if Green Bay can go against and play against Colts, like, and I ain't trying to be this Debbie Downer, but if you let them go ahead and play against Colts that's supposed to be doing so well, why the hell would you go and try to rush them against the Tennessee Titans, who's been beating themselves for the past 2 years? Will Levis, that has shown 2 weeks and in and out, as long as you got a guy back here that takes care of the ball and don't turn it over, he will lose the game for you. So why not go ahead? We don't need to hurry up and rush Jordan Love back for the Will Levis-led Tennessee Titans right now with all the bullshit they're going on with. We can let Malik go out there and it'll just be like practice all over again for him. He's already been doing this stuff anyway, all preseason. And he's been doing this for multiple years. Just let him go out there and play. And that's exactly what I think. There ain't no reason to sit here and rush Jordan Love back right now, because if you rush him back and he gets injured in this game, and there's going to be games that matter later on, and you're going to sit there scratching your head like, why did we rush Jordan Love back to play against the Tennessee Titans that's probably not even going to make the playoffs this year, when later down the line you're going to need them to beat a team that's definitely going to be in the playoffs?
And Corey, his comment is Malik got better every year. That's something that some people don't want to acknowledge. I mean, everybody remembers Malik Willis in his rookie year. It did not look good at all. I'm talking about holding on to the ball, wasn't going through progressions, just straight up taking off running, didn't do well in situational football, and slowly but surely he got better. And last Sunday against the Colts, to me, Malik played a damn good game within the scheme. Granted, they ran the ball 50 times. They didn't throw much at all. But the throws that Malik made, they were on time. They were decisive. And Firestone, I'm gonna ask you this question right here, man. What are you looking to see? What are you looking to see out of Malik Willis on Sunday? What do you expect?
I want to see year one Malik Willis. I'm a Titans fan here, so I mean, I wish Malik all the best. But come out this game and play like the rookie year. Forget progressions. Don't go through them. Hold on to the ball. Be scared to throw it. Run around in loops and circles and backwards, and let this defense come and get you, bro. Like that, you can look like that Malik against the Colts the rest of the year. I don't care, or for however long Green Bay needs you to play. But this week, Will Levis is turning these balls over too much and losing games. We need somebody to compete with him, and in that case, we need somebody giving up the game a lot like Malik used to in the first year that we had him. So I hope for him to have the best, but not this week.
Man, if we lose to Malik Willis, it's gonna be our biggest show. You know what I'm saying? Not only we gonna have the baby on here, bro. We lost to Malik Willis.
Yeah, man.
We'll do 2K on here, bro. I'm getting
think about that. Oh, we better not. I can't be on here talking about us losing to Malik in a baby outfit. It's not going. Hell no. I feel
too. I'm like, not at the Tennessee lose and then the Titans lose to Malik Willis.
Hell. Yo, Tyler, what's going on with you, my guy?
Lord have mercy.
Yo, Daniel, what's happening? KJ, what's happening, man? James,
bro, we used to be so hyped. Now it has turned into like therapy council or some shit. Like,
And James, right, man. Identity is at stake. Levis better protect the football. I mean, that right there is going to decide the game. And speaking on protecting the football, I know one thing. If the Titans are going to win this game, they're going to have to force Green Bay into some turnovers. Now, we saw last week in the Colts and Packers game, Anthony Richardson turned the ball over 3 times. And honestly, it should have been more. And Green Bay also fumbled on the goal line. That game right there, I mean, the final score says one thing, but with that touchdown that they should have got, that game right there wouldn't even been close, man. So those running backs, man, they're going to have to protect the football. And on top of that, most importantly, special teams cannot fuck up, and Will Levis damn sure can't fuck up.
Bro, and this is a damn good defense. And like we said last episode too, don't forget that our last matchup, we whooped on them. They ain't forgot about that. Burks went up there, got the ball on Alexander and told him he too small. He ain't forgot about that. It's not just Malik that want revenge. Green Bay wants a revenge too. So they keep talking about this revenge game if Malik starts. It's a revenge game regardless if Malik starts. So remember that they're going to come out here, and this defense is good pass defense and pass rush. One place they're not good at is run defense, though. Run this ball, but don't just keep doing the same runs up the middle, that. Get creative like they was. Run the ball left, run the ball right. Let Calvin get it from time to time. Even let Will run it from time to time and see if he's learning about sliding. That'll at least give us some building block
to learn.
Yeah, you're right.
I ain't gonna lie, god dang it. I don't trust that motherfucker running the football here.
Hold on, before. Hey, speaking of running the football, man, I know it's a little off topic, but I was watching ESPN the other day on First Take, man. They was talking about the Baltimore Ravens, man, and guess what they said, bro?
What's that?
They said that the Baltimore Ravens done got predictable. Man,
I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I saw what they said, and right then and there I got to thinking, the Ratbirds are the Titans. I mean, shit, you might as well go ahead and paint them two-tone blue. I mean, you got Derrick Henry up there. Everybody knows what's coming when he's in the game, and when he's out the game, everybody knows what's coming. They know that the Ravens are going to pass the football. And the Ravens are so fucked up and looking like the Titans right now. They out here losing games to Gardner Minshew.
I just can't believe it, man. I didn't think they were going to stop. We had the same record. Like, Derrick Henry might as well just stay with us. They told me they will compete for championships over there.
No, bro, but it is crazy, too. Like that. it's crazy because they're getting predictable because you can tell when Derrick Henry's not on there, they're definitely passing. Same thing with here.
Yeah.
But it is crazy now that like you start to see the league going with like the 2 high safeties and everybody's starting to drop back even further. So it's making it harder to pass. And everybody's like, well, now it's a running league and all these running backs are doing good. Yeah, it would become a damn running league right after we get rid of Derrick Henry and we start trying to move to the passing league. You motherfuckers would change it up like, nope, now it's a running league. Fuck. We just let Henry go. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's wild, man. But back to the two-tone business, man. RJ, are you confident in Will Levis getting back on track this week?
No. No. I ain't even gonna comment on it, bro. I'm just gonna say no, bro.
Will, you what's happening with you, my boy? Isaiah, what's happening with you?
Bro, that's the problem. It's like we hear too much from Will Levis one side, and then we get another side. Like if you notice, like week 1 after the game lost, I've never felt like I lost the game for a team. He had that like okay realization moment. Maybe we're going to change. And you came back after that Wednesday and was like, I felt like I did everything well. I didn't see nothing wrong with the tape or this. It was like, what the fuck is going on? Then you do the shit week 2. You say what you need. I need to rewire my brain. Then you come in Wednesday. No, I'm not going to focus on it right now. Maybe in the future that's something we need. No, what side are we getting here, bro? Are we getting the guy that's like, I'm going to work on it and become better?
Man.
Or are we getting this egotistical dude that's like, nothing's wrong. I'm fine. I'm just going to continue playing my ball. Please stop. Because if this is your style of ball, please stop. Please. The turnovers, the ridiculousness, change, do something. And I got a little concerned too with how Callie was saying things in this press conference, which he's a new coach. So I know that there's going to be some changes and some learning curves and everything. But what got worrisome to me is as we started talking about these progression reads and everybody started picking them apart, he says a lot of things like we designed this play for this player to be this read. Bro, correct me if I'm wrong, but everything I've been taught as a football is when you call a play, you're reading progressions based off of what the defense shows you. So, yeah, we run this play, but if the defense is cover 2, D-Hop's the primary. If the defense is in cover 3, then it's Ridley. If it's man, then it's Chig, whatever it might be. So there's a lot of times Callie's coming up here to the press conference. He's like, well, we called this play, and we're going to get this look. And it's like, if you don't have that defense, why are we only saying this is the only progression and this is going to be the progression every time? You need Will out there seeing the defenses and making your progression off of the defense. Because fuck, if we got Traylon running on a deep and he's the first read and they're in cover 4, fuck that. That's not the first read no more because it's done for. So I didn't like those things of how maybe he has to learn some things with play calling and reading and progression. And maybe that's why we're seeing Will miss so many things too. But that was concerning to me because I'm like, everything I've known is you read coverages and that's what dictates your progressions on plays. There's very few plays this is what the progressions will be regardless of what the formation is.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, man, he's just a roller coaster, man. It's like it was just like when we went to that practice and watched Firestone, man. Like he remember the beginning of practice, start off well, making all throws. He's like, oh yeah, man, Will Levis look good. Then he had that one drill, bro, where he couldn't hit the backside of a barn, and then he was throwing interceptions. I'm like, we was looking at it like, yeah, this looks horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, maybe he can just clean it up, you know, say this and the other. Then we see he does it in the game. You know what I'm saying? The trainer kept told us, bro. We seen it. You know, I was driving home. I'm like, man, there's no way in that practice, bro. It was just a practice, RJ. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get too much into it. It's just a practice. I see he's doing it in the game. Like, nah, man. I'm done believing in dude, bro, until he shows me a consistency of good games. You know, clean football.
You have more turnovers than you have touchdowns right now, and that shouldn't be a thing for you as a QB. It's not even just like interceptions. Like, is what 5 turnovers, 2 touchdowns now is what he got. I think something like that. So, bro, it's cut it out. Cut it out.
Well, what was you gonna say, Morocco? Before I
man, get Mama Eve her shout out, man. She said, "Is this the same RJ from last week?"
Yeah, man. Look, I gave him another chance to redeem himself, and he didn't. He went out there and did it again. So, nah. And look, go to Corey comment right here. He said we saw it live. He said we saw it, RJ. We didn't want to believe it. Yep, I believed it. I just was like, okay, you know, it was just a practice, bro. You know what I'm saying? The defense we could tell the defense was raw. And I was like, the defense that he's going against is really, really good. Maybe it's just the defense. And then when I see he does it in the game too, it don't matter what defense we're playing. Now you see that it was just him. It was him.
Yeah, and see, pull up the officials comment too. He's like, y'all's treating this man like he's a 5-year vet. No, bro, no.
Oh
It's
God,
not that.
KJ been defending this man about the past 3 weeks, man.
If he was out here doing shit like Bryce Young, it wouldn't be as bad. Like, we knew that there would be a learning curve and stuff like that. We would give him time, unlike Carolina Panthers are with Bryce Young. It's the fact that the boneheaded plays, the constant turnovers, you're doing too much. You constantly feel like you can sling and throw a ball. Like, that shit's a detriment to a team. You don't win and succeed that way. So if you can't coach that out of them, then that's going to be detriment to the team. You can't have a player that's a detriment to the team. And you can start seeing Callie's faith lose. He's like, at the beginning of the year, yeah, we got these out of Will Levis. Everything's good. Then he's like, I have faith in Will Levis. And then last week, he's like, I think we got these things done and handled. And I think Will Levis will be better this year. That, bro, the words he keeps using gets less and less confidence with Will Levis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a couple of more comments. Bobo says, if we go 0-4 before the bye, do we make a quarterback change after the bye or keep Levis as the starter for the rest of the season? As long as Levis isn't doing any stupid shit, I think he's going to play the full season. Like we've been saying out here, the only way we think that Will Levis will get benched if he, of course, gets injured or he goes out there for the 3rd week in a row doing some dumb shit and he gets benched because Callie will have to hold him accountable. But I also want to get to Mr. Robinson's comment as well. Those decisions that make a head coach OC hesitant to open up the playbook. Thank you. Because I've seen so many people complaining about, man, we're right back to run, pass. I thought we were supposed to be a passing offense. I mean, we can't be a real passing offense if the quarterback is making stupid decisions. I mean, I would have trust issues with, play calling as well if I knew that this motherfucker was going to go out here and, try to throw off his belly or trying to throw out of the sack and all this old dumb shit, man. I mean, maybe they will open up the playbook once Levis starts to show that he can play within the scheme.
Yeah, because, bro, it don't need to be open right now. It definitely needs to close it down some. And I know, and it scared me because Kyle's like, we still want to take our shots downfield. Please stop for the time being, please. I know y'all want to. Everybody's already playing too high safety deep, and it's already hard to get deep balls and get passes down deep. So, and every team's dealing with this, not just us. Every team in the NFL's passing is going down because of this system. So just stop it. Stop trying to force what you want to do in this system. Well, we want to go out here and do this. Okay, that's cool. But if the defense ain't giving it to you, stop trying to force the shit. And right now, defenses are shutting down that deep pass shit. So cool. Run those guys on deep routes. Let them run clear out routes and let the guys underneath get there because the linebackers are staying underneath and the safeties are staying deep at 20, 30 yards deep. Take advantage of that. Then make the motherfuckers cheat up. Then take your shot deep. But stop trying to force shots deep when you got 2 safeties over the top running with the wide receivers.
Yeah, man, I most definitely can't knock Kelly for how he's calling his game. And, man, about the deep shots or whatever, man, our offensive line just isn't there yet. I mean, we saw week 1, J.C. Latham, Peter Skoronski struggle in pass coverage. Week 2, they were better. But then the right side, they weren't better. I mean, and we're going to talk about the right side and NPF specifically later on. But the thing about this offensive line is they still trying to gel together. And Bill Callahan actually explained things while talking to the media this week. He pretty much said the same thing that I'm saying, like, it's a lot that they're still learning. And, once they all get on the same page with it, things will start to look better. How do you feel about it, RJ?
I just want to see some consistency, man. I think that's really where I'm at right now because, like, it just mostly just from Will Levis, because I want to see what the play calling can actually be like moving forward, man. I want to see the actual playbook get opened up, because it just seems like now we're starting to limit the playbook, because like he's just losing more and more confidence into the quarterback, man. And I just at this point, bro, he said, y'all think the Josh Allen can finally go through your head? Yeah, I think it's just at this point, man. The coach is losing confidence in him, bro. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what he says in these press conferences, bro. And talking about he love Will Levis. Nah, bro. You got to. Yeah, you could just tell by the play calling, man. Actions speak louder than words, man. I could tell.
Man, I want to get the KJ comments, man. I ain't gonna lie, KJ, you one of the public defenders for Will Levis, right?
That's why I told you he a Will Levis defender, man.
He said, man, he just had 2 dumbass plays, bro. Other than that, he ain't been bad. But let's talk about it though, man, because I'm not one of those who's going to say something like, well, if you take away those 2 bad plays, no, those 2 bad plays are part of it, because those 2 bad plays happen. Now, if you want to look at the big picture, I mean, he does look like a quarterback that's learning a new offense in his second year. I mean, the first game, he had this whole thing of him drifting and all of that. And in the second game, when he had a clean pocket, I mean, he actually operated pretty good, but you just can't take those dumbass plays away like that.
No, and they're crucial, impactful, that they matter. You can't be like, well, if you just take away those 2 horrendous plays that even high school players know not to fucking do, then he's a good quarter. No, that's like, oh, well, if you take away Mark Sanchez's butt fumble play, he's really not that bad of a player. Yes, he is. This is dumb shit you don't fucking do and you don't put on the field, especially when you're supposed to be the franchise guy and you're supposed to be a $50 to $60 million a year guy. This ain't the things that you can do, and you can't just like cherry pick what part you want to do. And go back and watch the film. And if you don't, I have a breakdown on the channel too that y'all can go see. There's multiple plays that cause concern for Will Levis and how he moves and operates in the pocket, and how he drifts back, not seeing people, not making the right reads, not going through progressions, staring people down. His footwork is horrible. His accuracy isn't there. The list goes on and on. It's not just 2 plays. Those 2 plays are the cherry on top of, we was trying to give you a chance, and we're trying to show that you can be the guy, and you're taking steps backwards. Like, you can't put the team that you're supposed to be the franchise guy. You're supposed to put the team on your shoulders, not put the team in jeopardy.
I just don't think he's the guy, bro. I mean, as much as I want to see him succeed, man. I want to see him succeed. I want to compete with CJ Stroud and them boys, man. But he's just not, bro. He's outgunned, bro. This man has the #1 defense, bro, and we can't win. Just imagine, what if we had the number 32 defense, bro? You know what I'm saying? We'll be at number 32 defense, bro. We be getting blown out every other game, bro.
Man, we'd be the Panthers. That's just what it is, man. But hey,
we look bad, bro.
I'm gonna get to Mr. Music City Autoplex in the house, Tyler Wilson, man. Shout out to Tyler.
That's Cap, by the way, on the bottom.
Hey, shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Cap, too. Shout out to Pastor Williams in the house as well. Stanley Wilson in the building with us also. Tyler says Will Levis was not put in a situation to succeed. Now, last year, I mean, yes, you say that. This year, I can't say that, because he's doing dumb shit to hurt the team, and Cali is trying to put him in position not to hurt the team, but he's still hurting the team because he's doing dumb shit. Now, for Will Levis to bounce back, first and foremost, he has to quit doing dumb shit. But second, he has to trust what he sees. I mean, he's not in a situation to where the coach is going to be down his back if he makes the wrong reads. No, he wants to see him make the mistakes so that they can go in and correct those mistakes. But the foolishness has to stop with Levis, or else, this offense isn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, and I see he says like he shouldn't be starting. That was his point of it, like he's not in a situation to succeed. That's the NFL now, and that's the situation he came into, and that's and excuse me, if y'all remember, like I know we had our jokes at the early stages before we drafted Will Levis, but my whole reason why I didn't want Levis was he's a project QB. It's too much of a project that I don't think we're going to be able to handle or have the time to deal with. He's a 4-year quarterback, 4 to 5 year quarterback in the development. And I thought maybe, okay, well, Callahan come in here, that debut looked good last year. Okay, maybe I am a little bit wrong. Maybe a couple of years and he can develop. Then he comes out this year and does what he does again. Unfortunately, this is the new NFL we're in, where you're expected to come in and take over a franchise and at least not lead us to the playoffs within those first early years, but show us that there's potential that you can lead us to a Super Bowl. You got Titans fans not even wondering if you can lead us to a winning record right now. Like there's high concerns right now, but it don't matter if like you shouldn't be starting. You are starting right now. And we need you to step the fuck up and do this shit. And I know everybody's like, he's young and this and that, but he's not. He's 25. He's the oldest QB in the AFC South. Mentally, he's older and more mature than these guys. He shouldn't be this far fucking behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely agree with that, man. Like he's saying, like I'm gonna talk about KJ coming. He said everybody can't be CJ. We not even asking him to be CJ. We asking him to just be freaking Mariota, bro.
Protect the football. That's all you got to do. Protect the football.
Like, he don't have to do much with this team, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Be
saying?
Malik Willis from last week. Protect the football. Play within the scheme.
I'll be happy with Bryce Young right now. Just be Bryce Young. But Bryce Young was not here flicking and doing the dumb shit.
Bro, he dead ass the worst quarterback in the league right now, bro. Like, he might be the worst quarterback in the league, bro.
I'll be watching YouTube and I'll be hating it because you just scroll by and then like Pat McAfee has a little title like, Will Levis is the funniest start QB in the league. Like, bro, we have been laughing stock for so many years and we tried to get that shit to stop once Vrabel came and we got this tough system back in what we were trying to do. And then for you to come out here week 1, week 2 and make us again the laughing stock of the NFL when we got the number 1 defense out here. But the only thing people wants to talk about is this foolishness and the memes and everything that's running through social media because it's so dumbfound of the things you're doing as an NFL QB.
I just look at it like this. We don't need much from Levis, bro. All we really need him to do is just be okay. And it's like he being terrible, bro. Like bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't ride with him, bro. And he's doing dumb stuff like this. It's making us lose. You know what I'm saying? And he's missing reads and he's flicking the ball. He's throwing in the double coverage and it's getting intercepted. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Nah, man. And then like people are saying like we need to develop him. When has he been a good quarterback in his life? When has he ever just been a good quarterback, bro? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a good quarterback in Kentucky. No one thought he was a good quarterback in Kentucky. High school, I mean, all he's got by throughout his whole life is just him being a talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? And being a talent.
And to your point there, even Penn State, bro, they only brought him in running situations. They didn't trust him to throw. Like, that's the thing, like what I was saying, like he's so raw because like there's years in college where he didn't throw at all. You just ran. Then you went to Kentucky because I wanted to become a better passer. Like you was trying to become better. That's why I didn't like it because Will Levis needed to be in a situation where you're sitting behind somebody for 4 or 5 years and then start up. Jordan Love type situation or Aaron Rodgers type situation, Brett Favre type situation where you just get that good experience behind it. He's still trying to learn. He's still so raw. You don't know what he's doing. And the problem is we went all in this year, spending the most in free agency money with over $300 million. And you can't do that with a guy that's still 3 or 4 years away from potentially being the QB. Like, we're not going to figure it out this year. And that's the problem. Like, are we going to bench Levis if we go 0-4 in the bye? I don't think we bench him unless the turnovers are a huge concerning still. That's the factor for me. If we're losing and he's playing bad, but he's not turning the ball over ridiculously or too much, I don't see him benching him. But if he keeps turning over the ball and going out here being a CJ Beathard or whatever his damn name is with like 4 interceptions in the first quarter, you got to take him out the game.
Yeah, Pastor Williams asks, what if Levis gets the issue fixed and starts balling out? I mean, if he fixes it, I mean, the Titans will start winning some games. But Man, honest God truth that the way Will Levis is going right now, it doesn't look like he's going to get his problem fixed anytime soon.
Ain't that the same game we played with Mariota? And what's crazy is now it's like, bro, I defended Tannehill all these years. I was like, we can do it with a game manager. And everybody's like, no, we can't. And now we're asking Will, just be a game manager. That's all we need.
Thank you.
He said he wasn't ever good in it. Man, when was he good? Like, I mean, I get it. He had some good games. I'm not saying that he didn't play good. He had some good games, man, last year. I'm not denying that. But when he has just been a good known as, man, Will Levis, that's a good quarterback. Like, what is it? When has that ever been? You know what I'm saying? That's never been the thing. I know we hyped him up in the offseason because I mean that's what every team hypes their team up in the offseason. But I'm just saying in general, like he's never been, even when he was at Kentucky. We how many shows did we have before we drafted him about Will Levis, and we used to roast him every single day. Every time we would get on this show, we roasted Will Levis.
So much.
So what changed? The only day that changed, he got drafted by the Titans. You know what I'm saying?
We tried to give him a fair chance. We really did. We really did. We really tried. Yes, man. Nathan Peterman. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. That's who I was thinking of. I appreciate that. It sounds like this ain't right, but it's one of them. Yeah, Nathan Peterman for the Bills, bro. That was horrible.
Man, it is pretty wild, man. And I agree with D Majors to an extent, man. The Titans right now, they like a great value 49ers because I was watching a 49ers podcast earlier this week, and you want to know what they were talking about? They're talking about the 49ers actually missing their Super Bowl window. They're talking about the head coach and the play calling. They're talking about, is Christian McCaffrey really one of those it guys? The 49ers fan base, they're all over the place right now, man. And Titans fans, we're all over the place right now, too, because you got people out here that say, well, if Will Levis just does this, he could be a great quarterback. And then you got other people like us saying, no, this is who Will Levis is. I mean, shoot, we hope he fixed these issues, but we're not looking for him to fix these issues. But hey, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. We finna shut up talking about Will Levis for a second.
I do want to piggyback on there because you said, if he will just do this thing and get better. Bro, when have we had a QB do that? That's the problem. It's like, man, if he could just do that. But when have we, as a Titans organization, had a QB do that? We asked Tannehill. He'll get us over the hump. We'll get it. Mariota, Jake Locker, Vince Young, all these guys we've tried with. When we're going to get it changed? When we're going to get it fixed and realize sooner than later and stop wasting so much time on these guys when they're not it? After so many times of failing, you're supposed to, I didn't figure out how to find a franchise QB, but we've definitely found out multiple ways how not to find a fucking franchise QB. We should start getting smarter with the shit.
Well, first thing we need to draft one in the first freaking round and not trying to find the easy way around it. We tried to find a franchise quarterback in the second round and thought we was doing something. Nah, man, we need to just go ahead. If we lose a Malik Willis on Saturday, go ahead, man. Just wrap this season up, man. And let's get to getting the top 5 pick in the draft because, man, we need a quarterback, bro.
Gonna have to pay the piper or something, man. But, hey, let's talk about defense for a second. Yeah. Defense, they doing damn good right now. You agree with that, RJ?
Oh, yeah, defense, man. This defense is raw. If anybody else had this defense, they'd be winning. You know what I'm saying?
Defense doing good. I'm sure Firestone agrees as well, man. But there's been talks about Jeffrey Simmons and actually what he brings to the table. Now, I think it's a bunch of foolishness. And honest to God, truth, I think Aaron Donald has spoiled, and Chris Jones as well. I think those two have spoiled a bunch of fans because these fans are looking for Jeffrey Simmons to have 15 and 20 sacks on a season. But the truth of the reality is that's really not Jeffrey Simmons' job. Jeffrey Simmons' job isn't to go and get a bunch of sacks. Now, if he does that, hell yeah, we're going to take it. It's damn good. But Jeffrey Simmons is a guy that does dirty work. And if you ask Denora Wilson about him, he says everybody always makes their game plan around Simmons. Harold Landry has benefited from Jeff being unselfish. All the attention goes to Jeff right now, and rightfully so. He's a bad man. Now, that's a ringing endorsement from Jeffrey Simmons, DC. If he's telling you Jeffrey Simmons is doing his job, he is doing his motherfucking job. Now, I'm not one of these that, are looking at the defensive tackles like they need to go out there and have 15 or 20 sacks. Now, Jeffrey Simmons, he's the sixth highest paid in his position right now. So I'll say this. I would like to see Jeffrey Simmons show up in crucial moments more. I do want to see that. I do want to see him make more game-changing plays. But if you sit up here looking at the stat sheet and say, oh, Jeffrey Simmons ain't doing nothing, why are we paying him all this money? He ain't getting no sacks. You're a damn fool. But, RJ, to you, is Jeffrey Simmons doing enough for the Titans?
I think so. Like I said, I like what I've been seeing for Jeffrey Simmons. He's always been a dominant run stopper, man. He's never been no elite. It's hard to find an elite pass rusher from the inside. Like that, I know Aaron Donalds and Chris Jones don't just grow on trees. Y'all know that, right? You know what I'm saying? The guy that's going to get all the sacks and rack up the sacks that we need to rack up sacks is Harold Landry on the right next to him. That's what Jeffrey Simmons is doing in T'Vondre Sweat. They're opening up for Harold Landry to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I read that as long as Landry is getting his sacks, we don't need Jeffrey Simmons. He'll probably get in the season with about 5 or 6 sacks. That's usually just how that's a normal D tackle, you know what I'm saying, sack numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like now when we talking in a run game, really the stat that needs to matter for Jeffrey Simmons is TFLs. Them tackle for losses is what is important for Jeffrey Simmons. That's where he makes his name off of. Now I don't know what the TFLs are off the top of my head, but I know if he racks those up, that's usually what he needs to hit his hat on, because in the run game he's a monster.
Yeah, so. And bro, I don't know if the fans remember this or not, but we told y'all early on in the year, once we got Sweat too, that expect Simmons not to make noise this year. But if you watch film, don't be surprised if you turn on film and realize that Jeffrey Simmons is the reason why some of these other players are making their plays. Like we talked about at the beginning of the year, and I even made the comment, and some people was like, what the fuck you talking about? If we're talking at the beginning of the year is like Jeffrey Simmons trying to be the best DT in the league, but by the end of the year, we're going to be asking if Sweat's not the best DT on the team, because Jeffrey's going to get doubled and tripled so much. Sweat's going to get it. Landry's going to be able to get it. Harrell's going to be able to get in there. You're able to make work. Not your defensive line ain't always set up for, hey, everybody got to go get the sack and go make a play. And if you're not making sacks, you're not making a play. Sometimes, like you said, some people have to be not be selfish. Go do the dirty work. Go pull and stunt people to one way, so it opens up another lane for somebody else to come in and make the play. And those things don't show up on the stat sheets, but they're very, very impactful for what you need on the team. And as long as Jeffrey Simmons is doing that, I'm not too worried about too many numbers. I'll go watch the film and be like, okay, when plays need to be made, are you making plays? But this year, expect Jeffrey Simmons to get played out of a lot of plays until they figure out that it has to be Sweat. And then towards the end of the year, you'll start seeing Jeffrey start making more of a scene, because they realize that they can't just triple Jeff and work on Sweat's rookie mistakes. Sweat will have that figured out by then.
Yeah, Landry's having a hell of a season for whoever put his, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's shutting me up. I wanted to trade him in the off season, and I wanted to trade him, man, just because I never, and it was, and people keep tagging me. I'm like, bro, I don't think he sucks. Like, if you like, you said he was trash. No, I never said he was trash. I said is he worth that contract that he's getting? And so far, he's worth the contract. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. You know.
Yeah. And see, to that question, he's like, Big Jeff should average at least 5 to 6 sacks a season.
Yeah,
he's worth $100 million.
Yeah.
Now, but I want to throw this to you. What if the other guys that play next to him usually only average 5 to 6 sacks a year, but now they play next to Jeff and they're averaging 15 a year? Does it still matter that Jeff 5 to 6, or does it show that he's helping the other players on the field? Like, which metrics truly working for you? Does Jeff necessarily have to get sacks, or just if he's not getting sacks, everybody else's sacks increase has to go up? So is it a team total sacks, or just Jeffrey have to get sacks individually himself?
Hey man, that man R. So yeah, somebody brought up R and Key ain't it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He need to go, man. We need another pass rusher, man. I want to see what that Harold. I need to put Harold out there. I feel like Harold a little bit better than R and Key, bro. That's just my opinion, bro. We'll see what it look like,
I think by the end of the year he'll start over him.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into RNG right now. I'm gonna save some of that for our keys to victory. But I'll say this about Jeff Simmons. Look, y'all, you know how bad the Titans have been on defense in some of those years, and specifically in the secondary. And you know what they say about rushing the passer. You have to earn that right to rush the passer. Guess what Kansas City does on defense? They earn the right to rush the passer. You can even look at the Steelers, TJ Watt, and we talk about Harold Landry a little bit or whatever. People mad at Harold Landry because Harold Landry ain't out here getting 17.5 sacks a season and shit. But the Steelers, they earn the right to rush the passer. And those teams earn that right because when the line isn't getting home as fast as they want to get home, the secondary is holding up. Tennessee's secondary hasn't been holding up. Now, Firestone brought up a damn good point. Like early on, they're going to be double teaming Jeff. You see that. They're double teaming Jeff. They're triple teaming Jeff. Now, if they see all those other guys getting off, they're going to have to pay attention to those other guys, and that's going to free Jeff up, and Jeff will more than likely get his on the back end.
Yep, exactly. Because that you let players do that. That's why I love what Denard's doing. It's like, we're not going to try to force Jeffrey in there and get him sacks and figure out how we get Jeffrey more active. No. If Jeffrey's the decoy right now and that's what the offense wants to focus on, then fuck it. We're going to use that to our advantage. Go attack Jeff and we're going to open up other players. Then once you shift to that, then we'll figure stuff out. And that's what I want Callie to do on offense. I know you want to go deep. I get it. But if it's not there, stop it. Just figure something out. Change your game plan up some. This is moment. I know you're a first-time play caller in this NFL, but there's time. You can't go out there saying, hey, this is what we want to do. And you've even said this yourself in press conferences. You got to you have a little bit of a script of what you want to do, but you got to take what the defense gives you and adjust. Let's adjust. Let's figure this stuff out.
Yo, we got Titan Global in the house, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out our guys, Max, man. Hey, and Michael, he's talking about the 30-point thing or whatever, man.
922 days or something like that?
900 and something days. Hell, I mean, at this point, man, like I said earlier this morning on Twitter, man, they finna fuck around and goddamn beat out Roman Reigns championship run, man. They finna be sitting here and goddamn it 1,400 days without a 30-point game. But you know how the Titans roll. They'll fuck around, score 30 points a game, and then the opposing team score 33. Goddamn, we be sitting up over here. Oh, but we finally scored 30 points a game, but we lost. Like, y'all didn't expect the shit.
Yeah. I look at it like this, man. No, I don't know, man. If we can get bad Malik, bro, I think we can get 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can get 30, bro. Because one thing I know about Malik Willis, bro, he definitely hold the football, bro. He like to hold it. He sometimes he feel like he can outrun the defense, bro, and that gets him in trouble. But we'll see, man. Maybe we can get a fumble. You know, so maybe we get some extra points, man. I'm with y'all, man. Let's get 30 points, man, this week. 30, please. Please, for the love of God.
Now, if they score 30 this week, I feel confident in them winning the football game, man. But man,
bro, I don't even care, bro. I was just about to say, like Brandon Williams says, bro. I don't Bro, we could come out here and win this game 2-0 and only get a safety. I don't give a damn. I just want to win.
I do want to win.
I'm so worried about over 17 and over 30 and those obstacles. Like, we do got to get there, but we first got to get wins, and then we can worry about how many damn points we score in the game. So it sucks. It's about to be 1,000 days without 30 points. But damn, bro, it's about to be how many days without a win? So, so it's I don't want that record again, bro. Those days where we're sitting there wondering if we're even going to get a win all damn season. So just please don't go out there and lose to Malik.
So, Firestar, why is this a must-win game for the Titans on Sunday?
Because it's a huge morale thing at the beginning of the year right now. Like, just everybody, not just team, but fan base and everything. Like, you already see people's already got their foot out the door, like already feeling like the season is over. Yeah, we're 0-2, but we're second in the division. Like, it's not truly over. It's just, it does look dark and gloom when you got Calvin Ridley and L'Jarius Sneed and all these other signings and trades and all this stuff looked good in the season. We got all hyped and new coach and these new schemes, and y'all talk about how everybody feels exciting and this is a new thing. This is a new era. I feel more comfortable than I ever felt, and y'all come out looking worse than we've looked ever under Mike Vrabel. I just don't get it. And you've said it here on this show many times too, RJ. It's like, you can't be worse than we was last year, and we have better talent. And that's what they look like right now. They look worse than last year. So I just want to see.
They're definitely lacking the fundamentals that Mike Vrabel used to hang his hat on. And I think that's the difference between a Mike Vrabel coach team and what we got right now. Not saying that we don't have any fundamentals. I just feel like Mike Vrabel was always we always were elite in the fundamentals of football, man, and taking care of the ball when Mike Vrabel was the head coach. As of now, we're just way more talented, but like but I'll say this, I feel like this team has way more potential than a Mike Vrabel coach football team, if that makes any sense. Because like Mike Vrabel we will only get so far with just fundamentals and just doing everything right until the talent in the gap will finally catch us, you know.
Yeah, no, and I think that's also some of the things like why we have some type of expectations for Callie in his first year, and some people's like, oh, it's his first year. Do you not realize when Vrabel came here this first year, he was outsmarting some of these coaches and just coming out here, we looked technically sound. They was just it looked different and looked like a well-oiled machine within his first couple of years of how he's running things. So I don't know. I know it's new with Callie, but it just came in here and it just felt so different to feel exactly the same.
Well, I'll say this. I don't think he's getting out-coached. Does that make any sense? I don't think he's getting out
correct.
Because we should have won both of these two games. Like I said, I just think that he has a quarterback that is making too many crucial mistakes for him. That is costing this team. That's giving the other team way more chances than what they need to win these games. And I think that's you know what I'm saying. That's what I think is going on right now. But on top of that, we did get 2 pump blocks. That's really but that's also hurting us as well. So we gave up 10 points off special teams.
And that's what I was going to ask you, because now remember, Callahan and Rand said that they's doing things different this year, and they was going to put together the best 53-man roster. Does the best 53-man roster truly mean the best 53-man roster? Because you might have the most talented 53-man roster, but it doesn't mean they're the most talented in what you need to do. Example A, Chestnut on a punt block, where Hassan Haskins was probably going to make that block, and he runs special teams well. So where you say we're not going to keep this many players in the position group, do you think now he should have? Because a best 53-man team ain't necessarily the most talented, but the best guys to do the jobs you need them to do.
Should have kept Haskins, man. You know what I'm saying? Much as I didn't like him as a runner, I mean, as a runner compared to Chestnut don't even play. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was my point exactly, man. That's why I say keep the man that gives you something as opposed to the man that isn't going to give you anything because he's in the back of the line.
Yeah, because like when Tajay went down last week, and then like Chestnut's coming into play, you don't feel like, okay, this is good. But you had, or at least I had that moment of, if Tajay's down for a while, fuck, we need to go get another running back to go behind Pollard, not go behind Chestnut, to go behind Pollard. Exactly. I'm still not seeing him as the guy that fills the void if one of these guys go down.
I don't think I'm not that big of a Chestnut guy, but you know, I said it when we was in the preseason. I said I don't think running back number 3 is on the roster, but they kept Chestnut because he was running all through the preseason guys, and I'm like, I mean, granted, he's killing preseason guys. These aren't NFL starters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see.
Shit, bro. Calvin Ridley.
You got to show me.
Bro, Calvin Ridley came out here and said he was running routes so fast sometimes he don't even see shit. Fuck it. Run him back there in the running back position and let him go out here and run like the Flash. Shit.
So let's go ahead and get to our keys to victory and score prediction. And I'll go ahead and pop this thing off, man. My key to victory is force Malik to be a passer. Look, y'all, if you watched the Colts and Packers game last week, you already know that they ran the ball 50-something times. I think 53 to be exact. Malik Willis wasn't asked to do much in the passing game at all, but he looked damn good when he was passing the football. But what you want to force Green Bay to do is you want to force them to make Malik play a traditional game as a quarterback. You don't want Malik out there, you know what I'm saying, doing this little one read thing, because then, yeah, he's going to dot you up, especially if their run game is working. But if the Titans can turn Malik into a passer, like Mike Vrabel was trying to turn Malik into a passer, the Titans will win this football game.
Okay. You want to go next, RJ?
Yeah, I'll go next. You can pull it back up. All right, so obviously take care of the football, and I put top part 2 because that was my key to victory last week, and we didn't take care of it, and we lost. So part 2, take care of the football, man. You take care of the ball, man, we gonna win. It's literally the past 2 games has all been about take care of the football, man. Levis, read the safeties, bro. You know what I'm saying? We went through that that video of him missing Calvin really running across the middle of the field. Like, what, bro? Just read your safety's gonna tell you who you need to throw the ball to, bro. You know what I'm saying? You won't one-on-one coverage. If you want one-on-ones, bro. You don't want these double coverages, bro. Read what the safety is giving you. The safety gonna tell you where you need to go with the football, man. So read your safeties, Levis. You know.
Bro, agree. And I'm with you with mine. Again, part 2. Run the ball, run left, run the damn ball. Shit. Just do it. And don't snap the ball until there's at least 12 seconds or less on the play clock. All right. Because this is going to be an ugly dirty game. And if something we've learned in the past 2 weeks is that at any moment, Will Levis can sit there and turn the ball over. Let's not forget it was just those 2 plays, but Will Levis did the fucking fumble shit to Tajay. Then the very next drive came out there and enforced the ball deep and then had an interception. Back-to-back turnover drives. Defense is coming back out there back-to-back on sustaining drives. So just in case, we have to be conservative and we have to go 3 and out like we was in the third quarter. At least if you're sitting there letting take 10 seconds off the clock, you're giving your defense some break and get the play calls in there early. Get them in there quick. I'm not saying take forever because you only got till 25 seconds to get it in there anyway. Get the play calls in his head early. Get Will up to the line. Have him start looking at the fucking defenses and start picking it apart. No matter if it's run or this, I don't care if you're at the line or 20. You start looking at that defense for about 8 seconds. Maybe throw some guys in motions. Start picking apart. Look at it. And then when you drop back, all right, I think this is cover 3. Then when you drop back, see what it actually is and make those reads. So don't hike that ball till there's at least 12 seconds on that clock. Just so if we have to get conservative and go 3 and out, you're still giving this defense a chance, a break, and a defense a chance to stay in this game and win the game for us because we're going to have to rely on our defense for this game.
And Green Bay does have a damn good defense, in my opinion. Yeah. But at the same time, they can be ran on. I mean, we saw that last week with the Colts. JT, he made plenty of good plays on the ground, but you got to run the ball left. I mean, shoot, you can't be trying to run the ball right all the time because guess what? We got 2 guys up over there that are struggling. One of them we're going to talk about in just a second, but you got to run left.
Bro, and last week, like they did the Calvin Ridley end around or jet sweep, whatever you want to call it. He calculated the highest, either the highest or the second highest speed of week 2 with 20 miles per hour on that. And he didn't even get as fast as he got to the outside. He was still getting faster. So do more of that. Stop doing the end around and jet sweeps with Traylon and keep doing it with Calvin. He's the fastest dude and the fastest wide receiver on the team. That's the guy you run that route with and run that scheme with. You didn't see Kansas City out here years ago sitting here running Juju Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep when they had it. No, they ran Tyreek Hill on the shit. just run what you want to run. Like, use your fast guy, get the ball in Calvin Ridley's hands as much as possible because, bro, that got us a score, and he's fast, bro.
Yeah, Ridley's been. I think Ridley is really elevated his game from what I've seen in Jacksonville, man. Because dude, man, he's been running wide open, and we got to hit him, man. Like it's just so frustrating, man. When I was at the game and I was seeing Ridley get open, man, and he's not getting the ball, dude. Like, and that's the second game I done seen it, man, where he's getting open, he's not getting the ball. Dude should be top 10 in receiving yards right now with 5 touchdowns, bro. Like, he should be lighting the league up, man. And right now he's getting held back, and I hate it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. And Green Bay, I mean, you know Green Bay isn't going to be stupid and try to run the ball straight up the middle on T. Sweat and Jeff Simmons. I mean, we talking about Matt LaFleur. I mean, this guy right here, when it comes to scheming up some shit, he's, one of the best in the league. So, honest to God, true, I'm looking for them to attack the edges. I'm looking for them to attack Arden Key.
Bro, I'll tell you what, though. If Levis comes out here and does in week 3 what he's done in week 1 and week 2, I promise y'all will see the caption on the thumbnail as Levistating. I promise y'all. That will be the damn thing. I'm just so sick of this shit. We're going to turn this into something. But, bro, just go out there and do, like, prove us all wrong. Get the head out the ass. Like, let things start clicking or something. Just come out here and play. This is the week where everything's set up for you to win the fan base back.
I agree with Angelica. Key to the game, score over 17 points. Jesus Christ. We sitting there talking about 30. Hell, just get to 20 at this point. That means shit. The defense is going to keep the game close. So maybe, and we're playing against Malik Willis. Not to discredit Malik Willis, but we don't have the same, fear that we have in Malik Willis as we would have in Jordan Love. So if the Titans can go out there and score over 17 points, more than likely they will win the football game. We got Chorus too. He said key to victory, get the ball to D-Hop. Levis has to build some confidence early. I mean, yeah, D-Hop, he was open on some of that shit last week, man. And I think he's still kind of going through it with the injury and everything, but still, man, he's got to get the ball up out of there.
He ready to?
Nah, hell, if we don't win, do anybody have Will? Oh my God, Mama, he don't do it. Please don't.
It's like we found out who licked the first number. Right?
Mama, you had his first number.
Please don't cross over to the dark side. We can't afford to lose.
Hey man, I'm calling him my damn self, bro.
We know
I'm gonna text Colton down right now with Will Levis number.
we know you'll call on Jay, but Mama, he don't do it.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that too.
I'm calling Colton down tomorrow, bro. Where's Will Levis number, bro? This dude's garbage.
Hey, bro, you at practice? Hold on, pass the phone to this motherfucker real quick.
So, fellas, score predictions, man. I mean, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Score predictions. My score prediction, I'm actually picking the Titans to win this football game, but they ain't going to score no goddamn 20 points. They're not going to need to score 20 points because I do think that they're going to contain Green Bay's offense and hold them from scoring a touchdown. They're only going to be kicking field goals. So I got the Titans winning 17-9, and I hope like hell I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I'm at 17-10, man. I'm sorry, I had to pull the prices right on you real quick. Go with $1.
$1.
17-10.
Proud as hell too.
Oh,
man, I can't believe, man. Hold on, bro. Fire. So you got us losing to Malik Willis, bro.
Yes, I do, and I'm gonna explain it to you. I promise you, once I explain it to you, it'll make sense, especially the score to you. It'll make sense. So yeah, I got us losing to Malik Willis, 21-13. I don't have faith in Will Levis, and it's 2 weeks in a row games we should have won, and this Packers defense is going to be a tougher defense for us that we're going to have to be challenged with now. So I see this being a situation where, yeah, Malik's not doing great. Yeah, Will's not doing great, but Will is turning over the ball and on our side of the field more, where at least Malik Willis is getting to punts for the Green Bay Packers. So that's what my thing is, that I either feel like Will Levis is going to give up one more touchdown to the defense, or you're going to put us in bad situations where the defense is going to put Green Bay in a situation where they're starting with already field position. So I just don't see this until Will Levis shows me that he can win a game and not lose a game. I don't have no faith in this Tennessee Titans to win a game.
If Firestone don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. That's just what it
is. Once he comes out here and he doesn't lose a game, I'll start building some confidence too. But for right now, I just can't say like, yep, we're gonna go beat. You're losing games for us now. We're not even getting beat. You're beating us. So I show me you cannot not lose a game, and then I'll have some more confidence.
Yeah, man, the Titans cannot lose this game Sunday, or the season to be pretty much done, man. I mean, like we put out there earlier this week, since the league went to the 17 game schedule, there's only been 2 teams that have made the playoffs after starting 0-2, and there have been none after starting 0-3. So yeah, Titans got to win this motherfucker on Sunday. But we're gonna keep this thing rocking and rolling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, all that good shit. Hey, they making Callahan out to be somebody he ain't, man. You already know what happened in last Sunday's game when Will Levis done the dumb shit. Callie, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Like we all said. I mean, shit.
He said what everybody said, bro.
Literally. When he did the dumb shit, I looked at my cousin and I was like, man, what the fuck is he doing? Like, and that's what Callie said. But leave it to the national media to make Callie out to be somebody he's not. I mean, you got the quote out there from week 1 where he said if we would have punted on 1st and 10 every series or whatever, we probably would have won. When he was giving the defense credit, he wasn't saying anything backhanded to Will Levis. The media tried to say he was talking slick about Will Levis. And this week right here, you got Ryan Fitzpatrick, a former Titan. He's not the only one, though. You got him out here talking about he shouldn't be treating his quarterback like that. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick, you know damn well you done got your motherfucking ass cut out before and probably ain't thought shit about it, because guess what you used to do? You used to go up out there, and he's a gunslinger as well. You used to go up out there after he get cussed out and goddamn you throw a ball. Hell, it'll be either be a touchdown or it'll be an interception. So for him to sit up here and talk about Callie should be taking it easier on a younger quarterback, it's bullshit. But if you ask me, they only doing this because it's the Titans. You know, when they come to the Titans, when people come to the Titans, they always like to throw salt on them in some sort of way. Hell, they act like Mike Vrabel didn't exist when he was here in Tennessee. As soon as we fired him, oh my God, the Titans have fired a legendary head coach. Like, come the fuck on, man. But Firestone, why do you think Callie is being made out to something that he isn't?
Because I think a lot of these media guys, they need something to talk about for Tennessee Titans. So I think it's 2 things. They need something to talk about with Tennessee Titans because they themselves was on this Will Levis hype train, and they don't want to already be, you know, what they're probably thinking is slinging that low-hanging fruit. Yeah, bro, exactly. And the next thing is just the fact that a lot of those media guys did like Vrabel. So now that Vrabel's gone, because they used to love that fieriness. They used to love that get their hands on and get physical with them and actually feel how strong. They used to love that shit and that fire and a man's man and a player's coach. All that little bullshit they used to say about Vrabel, and they loved it. But now you literally ask Callahan after that last week 1 stuff, hey, we didn't see too much emotion from you. When stuff like this happens, is there ever a moment where you kind of get in a guy's ass? And he's like, yeah, if we have a problem and it's a mistake, I'm not usually going to get in your ass on the first one. So, but if we've addressed what the issue is, then it keeps reoccurring. That calls for the moments to be like that. And what didn't happen? A fucking reoccurring moment happened the next week. And he did exactly what he already told you in the presser. Like, Callie is being exactly who he said he was going to be. Is there some learning curves as him a coach and becoming a better coach? Absolutely. But still, so far, everything he said that he was going to be, he has been trying to be, and he is being. So I don't get that narrative of, oh, that he was too hard on this, that. No, when you're if the head coach don't do that in that situation, guess who is? A player on the fucking sideline. And then that's when you got fights on the sideline. When you don't see the coach step up in moments and criticize everybody or hold everybody accountable in the moment, then you feel like I have to step up. And then when the players have to step up, that's not going to lead anything good. You want your head coach handling those situations like that. At least I do.
RJ, what you think about it, man? Why they trying to make Callie out to be a bad guy?
I have no clue, man. It's just stupid at this point. At this point, like I just be feeling like people just be ignorant when it comes to us, especially the national media. I saying like how he been doing dumb stuff back to back weeks, man, and Callie been calling him out about it. You know what I'm saying? Not for to just sit there and let him keep doing that. And he do when coach says, I have a lot of respect for coach for saying it because I would have said it if I was a head coach. I would be like, "Dude, you doing dumb stuff." No. Damn, I would have let him know. I would embarrass him in front of everybody, man. Like, you can't do that stuff. It hurts the team. You know what I'm saying? I had you running at practice or something, man, in front of everybody. That embarrass you or something, bro. You got it. Like, he has to learn from these mistakes, bro. He's not learning, you know?
Bro, so, I don't get why they say that like that's so bad, bro. I had Pee Wee coaches tell me that shit when I was a kid. What the fuck are you doing out there, Firestone? Bro, like you tell me an NFL grown ass man can't handle it. I handle that shit at him,
bro. Like coach gotta. That's what the coach supposed to do. He's supposed to get on you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He act like he getting on him because he throwing interceptions. Like nah, it'd be different if he was made a bad read or he just. You know what I'm saying? He just or defender made a great play on a ball and he yelled at him. No, these are unforced errors, bro. He's doing this on his own. Like, you know.
This motherfucker tried to roll the football like it was a bowling ball and Tajay Spears was a strike, bro. This don't make no damn sense.
Yeah. And you want to know what's crazy about it? Will Levis, his damn self ain't even taking it no kind of way. So why is the national media up out here talking about he's going too hard?
But they didn't say nothing about Rodgers. Do you see Aaron Rodgers? He pushed what's that coach?
It's making its round, but you know they not gonna just speak on it on ESPN like that.
Yeah, Robert Saleh, like they got into it on the sideline. They didn't say nothing about that though.
That happens every week in the NFL. I mean, shit, you see this type of interaction all the time, but since it's the Titans, they finna make it into something that it ain't.
I mean, damn, didn't Kelsey yell at Andy Reid last year during the Super Bowl and get all in his face, and all that shit? And everybody's like, it was just passion, and he just really wanted to win in a moment. Yeah. Why ain't it that now?
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But we gotta give PK a shout out, man, because PK, he actually stuck up for the fan base in this one right here. And he told fans, like, when you see the national media doing stuff like this, you need to call them out because Callie hasn't been nothing but upfront and honest when it comes to dealing with the media. And everything that he said to them, you've seen him do that type of stuff in game and in practice. He isn't out there just jumping up and down, throwing clipboards and throwing his headphones everywhere. He's not doing any of that. What you saw on Sunday was a natural reaction. He even said it himself, like, yes, I mean, I'm human too. Mm-hmm. I did that. And while he didn't apologize for it, he pretty much said he hated it for the simple fact that, you know, it may, bring on a bad look for the team as a whole. It could be a distraction to the team. But we're going to go ahead keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. We're going to get to the last topic of the night. Lord have mercy, man. I've been waiting on this right here, man.
Oh, God. Yeah, because I got to text on Twitter for this one, too, bro. I got to.
Look. NPF, man. After going out there, and shout out to Justin Mello and them too, man, because they brought this up during their show. Man, the shit that NPF pulled this past Sunday, Andre Dillard didn't do that. Dennis Daly didn't do that. I mean, this guy, NPF, gave up 13 pressures. 13 of them. That's pretty much unheard of. And then Tuesday morning, I get on Twitter, and the first thing I see is fantasy expert Nicholas Petit Ferreira. I'm like, what the fuck? The first thing I got to thinking about was this motherfucker played the Jets defense in his lineup this week. No wonder goddamn he gave up all that damn pressure. And of course, just like in every situation, you have some motherfuckers out there defending the shit. Some motherfuckers with no self-awareness, if you ask me. Because if you got any type of self-awareness, you know this right here is a bad look. You give up 13 pressures in the game, and then you pop up Tuesday morning as a fantasy expert. I mean, it's some straight up foolishness, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let MPL say his piece.
People are not happy with my performance, and I wasn't either. So that's the main thing that people want to talk about, is that I didn't play the way I needed to play, and that's the main thing that I want to say is that I need to be a better player. I was step slow every single time out there on the field. I need to show what I can do because this is my livelihood, this is my career. So yeah, I mean, that's a whole other side thing. I mean, like, it's a cool opportunity. I appreciate it. I mean, it's a great way to introduce more people into the game and create more fans to be more involved in football. I mean, I'm a commissioner of one of my leagues back home and in college as well, that it helps me communicate with my friends and keep them together, and it's like a great way to foster like friendship and camaraderie. But the main thing is the main thing, which is I'm trying to be the best football player I can be. So I didn't do that Sunday, and that's what I need to improve on to get better.
What's the key to get? I mean, are there obvious things that you did that you can fix?
Yeah, there's stuff that was correctable, and there's stuff that we critiqued in film. And it's about fighting. It's about fighting and getting better, bringing the fight to them, and showing toughness at the point of attack. So those are things that me and Bill talked about.
Man, did you see his motherfucking face glowing when he said that shit about, I'm a commissioner in one of my leagues?
And the other players are my children. What does that mean?
Man, he just looked like he started Jets defense, bro. I'm keep it on it, bro. He just looked like he started. I'm just a step too slow.
Bro, when I first saw that fantasy, like, a fantasy expert, I was like, damn, he got his ass whooped that bad that he's already ready to get prepared to get and he has to plan for football afterwards. I was like, damn.
I'm a commissioner of one of my leagues.
But like, and I will defend him a little, not on this, but his performance last week, I will defend a little bit. Like everywhere else, our line we have beefed up. So if I'm a defense and I'm like, all right, where's the one part we're attacking game? MPF. We are fucking going. Everything is coming MPF's way, even before this game, because like Latham is a big, strong dude. Yeah, he's a rookie, but that's a big, strong fucking dude. Skronsky's a big, strong dude. Lloyd is a big, strong dude. Redunce does well with what he's supposed to do. So I'm attacking Redunce, but then after that, the weakest link on the O-line is in MPF. So I keep expecting him to have more and more pressures, because what you saw and what we heard from the Jets defender say is like, well, when Will Levis is under pressure, he turns the ball over. He doesn't do well. Other teams have seen that. 2 weeks now that's been on tape. So you knowing that, hey, Will Levis doesn't do good on pressure, guess where all the fucking pressure is going to be coming? It's going to be coming MPF's way. For damn sure it's going to be coming MPF's way. They're going to keep Will Levis under pressure, and they're going to keep attacking MPF. So Brian Callahan and them should know that and better know that, because every team now seen 2 weeks in a row, you pressure Will Levis, he can't do the shit. Weak as leaks on that right side. Blitzes and every schemes are going to be coming for that right side.
Yeah, man. They know they starting their defense on fantasy, man.
Yeah,
Fantasy expert. Man, why that? See, look,
man, that's wild, man. Only in Nashville, only the Titans. Goddamn, what you
we
see?
got Mayo Man and
motherfucker give
fantasy
up 13 goddamn pressures, and then wake up Tuesday morning. He's the fantasy expert for DraftKings or wherever the fuck he working for.
It's just aggravating for me too. Is the fact, like, bro, fantasy work is a lot of work. You're not just following one team. You're following every player who's going to be good, this and that. That's a lot of fucking work. How the hell you going to study and know all these players to tell people fantasy good wise or what they're supposed to put in their lineup and start and sit when you can't even analyze the person across from you and not get pressured? How is it going to be a thing?
Bro, it was just terrible timing, bro. Like they did it right after he had a terrible game. Like he's like, I didn't like the way I played either.
Like and Callie said, this ain't something they probably just sparked now. They've had this in planning and this and that. Bro, we do PR and branding and marketing. If I'm in that marketing team, I'm like, hey, I know he's going to announce this today. Maybe we should wait for a better performance before we announce some shit.
They probably asked him first. They probably asked him. He said, yeah, let's go.
But you can't tell me, like, they had a conversation in some type of boardroom or Zoom call or something. You can't tell me they was on that call and he was like, yeah. Titans just had 0-2 start. Will Levis is performing bad. MPF didn't have one of his worst games. What will make Titans fans happy? Let's announce that MPF fantasy. I'm like, no, it's not gonna make nobody happy.
Man, what killed me, man? It's just the whole thing about self-awareness, bro. I mean, like you said, man, somebody's got to tell him, like, dude, you just gave up 13 pressures in a football game, bro. Now ain't the best time for this. Like, look at Will Levis and the whole Mayo thing or whatnot. I mean, yeah, people are getting off the Mayo jokes, but at the same time, you're not hearing that, Will Levis don't care nothing about anything but eating mayonnaise. You don't hear that because Will Levis got all that shit out the way in the off season. If this would have been announced in the off season, cool. I mean, they probably just done the deal. I mean, who knows if they did hold out on this shit. I mean, goddamn, wait till the least has a good game. But people defending this shit, nah, I can't get with it. It's bad.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Not at all. Not at all.
Y'all ready to wrap this show up for the night, y'all?
Yeah, man. I just hope
y'all seen bomb, man. Y'all should be happy NPF is a fantasy expert.
Nah, they killed the whole vibe of the show, man.
Our fantasy team does bad enough. Now I wanted to come out here and be performing like NPF last week. Hell no, bro. Shit, no.
Damn, RJ, it's gonna get better, man. The Balls gonna win, man. We gonna see, baby. We gonna see baby Firestone Monday.
It's gonna be a really crazy weekend because if I lose and then we lose to Malik Willis, by all means, bro. I'm raising hell on this show.
It's gonna be worse than the Mickey costume, ain't it?
God, I can't. I already wore the Mickey Mouse costume, bro. I can't rock no baby costume, dog. I can't do it, bro. If Firestone, they got happen to you, bro. I'll be okay at the Balls with it. We lose Malik, bro, but we live our Balls lose.
RJ, I can hear Pops in the background. I ain't giving you damn ball.
Hey, that shit was funny though. When RJ had to put on that Mickey Mouse costume, and his dad walked in the middle of the podcast. Like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Then on top of that, he brought my brothers and sisters in there to come look at me too. Like, look how stupid he looked. That's all I heard. Look how stupid he looked.
It was a great episode.
Yeah. But Tennessee is gonna win. I ain't got no dog in the fight, man. And the Titans are gonna win, most importantly, Firestone. So it's not gonna be all bad for you. But hey, this show has been brought to you by Music City Autoplex, man. Make sure you go holler at Wilson down in Music City Autoplex. He was in the chat tonight, y'all. So if you're looking for a vehicle, all you gotta do is message him and he gonna take care of you. Music City Autoplex, man. If you can't make it down there to the lot, you can go to musiccityAutoplex.com and you can give them a call at 844-543-0108. Hey, you got anything you want to say before we ride out, Firestone?
No, OU win, Boomer Sooner, and Will Levis. Do what I asked last week, bro. We had a sour ass taste in our mouth for week 1. Now we got an extra sour ass taste for week 2. If you come out here and lose to Malik Willis in week 3, we gonna lose all taste buds completely, and it's not gonna be good. And so many Titans fans are gonna be panic, and I'm gonna get some really, really cheap season tickets if you lose to Malik Willis.
Bro, I'll tell you, it's gonna be a bad week for me, bro. That happens. You know, say go Vols, UBO all day. Golly, I can't go 0-2, man. About as much trash I done talked on Twitter, bro. I'm finna get roasted.
Hey, I just got a NPF Fire Fantasy pick, and he said play the Titans defense on Sunday. Everybody stay blessed and turn the fuck